not sure if this is working yet. This is the first time I've ever done this, so no guarantees. I don't think I'm live yet. Oh, wait. Oh. Is that it? Oh, hi. Okay. Hi. I don't think anybody's here, so it's just me. This is my dad's place. Yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out. Jack asked me to do a Q&A, I guess, with you guys. So if you have questions, just ask them. I'm here. I can see the chat, so you can just ask a question in the chat if you want. Or I guess you can't text me. Jack, I thought Jack was supposed to be here. I'm not sure he is. Oh, hi, Aaron. Hi, Aaron. You said that I'm really quiet. Oh, I have a mic. I wonder if I can get it closer. Hold on just a second. Is that any better? I don't know if that's any better. I was trying to get it so that it wasn't in the video with me. I don't know if that's gonna balance. Guys, sorry, this is not my thing. Ooh. Can you hear me a little bit better? Maybe? I'm not sure, I'm just waiting. Yes, a bit. I'll try and be loud. Sorry. Good morning. For those of you that it's morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I hope that you guys are doing well. I'm in Colorado, so it's 10:03 a.m. here. Yeah. So I had a couple of you guys sent me some questions ahead of time, so I guess we'll start there. I don't know if you, Jack, I don't know if you were trying to get me to do a cold open. I didn't do one. So, hey, Jack, today I'm going to live stream. I don't. Okay. Hi, Amy. It's nice to meet you. Let me get some of these questions up. How are you guys doing today? Oh, you know what? I wrote them down. Hi, Emily. Oh, I'm getting the messages on a 25-second delay. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Anna. Here we go. Anna, thanks for asking about my dad. He's okay. He's not great, but I'm hoping things will look up. I actually was planning on leaving this weekend probably, but things are just kind of iffy around here, so I'm gonna stick around for a little bit longer. Maybe give me a little more time to plan where I go next. We'll see. Yeah, thanks for asking. Aaron, you just asked me if they spelled my name wrong. Yes, they spelled my name wrong. Look at this. Donney. What is that? Like, I know Donni is weird, but like, it's uncalled for, I think. Yeah, I don't know, but it does the trick. Has lots of espresso. It's no Davidson's though. And there he is, Jack. Just missing the K. Yeah. You do spy a gooseberry. I have gooseberry right here. Good morning. He has been living on the bed with me for the last few days since I got here on Monday. So that's been fun. Is Gooseberry a good traveling companion? He's very cuddly. I'm not used to having items like that when I fly, if I'm being honest. I usually travel pretty light. I have the military packing method, so I have my clothes really rolled tight in my bags and everything. So it was weird having him as a carry-on, but yeah, I guess it was nice to have Gooseberry. Oh, Jack, you popular man. Are you sleeping any better now that you're on another adventure? Not really. I've never been a good sleeper, though, so it's not like a huge surprise. There's been a lot of stuff going on, so I sometimes struggle to sleep when I'm a little bit stressed. So not yet, but I'm hoping, once maybe I leave here, I'll be able to sleep a little bit better. On the road, get exhausted or something. Hi, Renian. Somebody asked me via Facebook about growing up. What did I want to be when I grew up? And I don't know if you guys know this about me. I love history and literature and stuff like that. So I actually really wanted to be an archaeologist. I wanted to be Indiana Jones, basically. Except for the snake part. Like, I'm not afraid of snakes the way he is. So I really wanted to go into archaeology and discover ancient tombs and things like that. So, yeah, someday, maybe. We'll see. I ended up at law school instead. But I did double majored in lit and history in undergrad. So I got a little taste of the history, archaeology world through that. I did have the best indie costume growing up, hat included. Do you guys have any questions for me at all? No pressure if you don't, Jack. Maybe they don't have questions for me, Jack. So, somebody else also asked me if I have a favorite room at the Marshall estate. I know it kind of sounds cliche, or weird, but probably the library, because a lot of great stuff happened there. Yeah. We had the memorial debacle there. We spent a little bit of Christmas there. Yeah, that feels like the Marshall estate to me. Though the solarium is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I do love books. You can call me a nerd all day, Jack. Trying to go through the questions that I've already seen. Oh, what have you been keeping yourself busy with in Denver? What is there to see? I have been keeping myself busy with Sudoku and reading. And I got a library card, so yeah, that was great. So I can go there when I'm bored. Arthur has texted me a couple times about some Gaelic questions, so I've helped with that because I guess some of the paperwork got mixed up when I gave it to him. Not much. I don't really have a lot to do here, if I'm being honest. Yes, I get to hang out with my dad a little bit, but he's been pretty sick, so I'm trying to help out around the house. Help my stepmom out a little bit so that she doesn't have to do everything. yeah, but I don't I don't have a lot to do. Oh, I've been binging Game of Thrones, trying to catch up. Well, I've actually seen all of them, but trying to like rewatch them before it comes out in April. Um, Josette recommended Critical Role and gave me a T-shirt as a gift, so I've been watching that online. Um, Doing a little research, thinking about what's next. That's kind of what I've been doing. You'd like a whole family history of the Lawrence Marshalls. Whew, hi Millie. It's nice to see you. Hi Knuckles. Hi. Oh, it is Knuckles from Sonic. Hello. And that red. Hi. It's good to see you. I've seen some of you guys on the internet, on Twitter, so it's nice to meet you, I guess, virtually. A whole family history. Gosh, I don't even know the whole family history of the Marshalls for sure. Or the Lawrences. It is probably long and deep for the Marshalls. They've been around for a long time. Do you have specific questions about our family? I guess I'm Jack's cousin. Yeah. So I guess I'll go back to the questions. Somebody asked about the best present that I've ever received, and I would say probably a luggage set when I graduated from high school. My dad gave it to me with like monogrammed initials on it, and I took off. And that was when I had my first trip alone. I think I talked a little bit about it online with Amelie. I went to England by myself for the first time after I graduated. I graduated a little early from high school, so I was like 16, 17, something like that. That was probably the best present ever because it let me go, let me travel. It's just something I love, obviously. I'm so glad that your grapes are really good. It's important to have good grapes in your life. Who's older, Donni or Jack? Who do you think's older? Jack, can I tell her? Are you okay with that? Well, you haven't responded, so I'm just going to go for it. Jack is actually older than I am by about a year. It's like one of those things where like it depends on what part of the year it is. But I am 29 and he is 31. He's 31. He probably will not love me for telling you guys that. But it doesn't matter because, let's be honest, who acts like they're the older cousin? Yeah. Which, by the way, Jack, you never actually asked me for help with the Valentine's Day gift for Olivia, so I'm assuming you got her something. What'd you end up getting her? Happy Valentine's Day. Do I normally travel a lot? Yes. I'm always traveling, pretty much, I guess. I don't even think of it as traveling so much as like that's what I do. So yeah, I don't stick around too many places for too long. Actually, Alaska was the longest that I've been anywhere for a while. I was there for about a year. I did do some trips out from Alaska while I was there, but that was the longest I'd been in a place for a while. Oh, thank you, Jack. I got your permission. What happened to Jack's parents? I mean, that's up to Jack. That's Jack's story to tell. I don't know if he wants to share that or not. But yeah, I'll leave that up to Jack to share. What did you... Oh, so Jack got Olivia a spade. Check. New camera bag. Check. And quality time with you. Check. That sounds about right. Yes. Yeah, I know. Jack and I, neither of us have any siblings. So we kind of became siblings as a result to one another. So we spent a lot of time together when we could growing up. We didn't live in the same state. I bounced around a lot depending on where my parents were. But we would visit during the summer a lot, and I ended up spending like a month with him and Josette sometimes. Yeah, so he's like my brother, even though he's not. What is happening? Quality time with you. Yes, Aaron, I'm 100% sure that he's hinting. Somebody asked me about the states that I've been to. Have I been to all of the states? Almost. I'm so close. I still have the Dakotas to get to. For whatever reason, I just have not been able to make it to North Dakota and South Dakota. Nothing has taken me through there, so I'm trying. And then Arkansas, randomly. I guess I just need to go to Arkansas. Is there anything to see in Arkansas? I should probably know, but I don't. Millie, you said that you don't have any siblings either, and for a long time Aaron was very lonely, so we kind of took that spot for each other too. I totally get that. Cousins can be great sibling replacements. I guess. I don't know. That's not fair. I have a stepbrother, but we are 15 years apart, so I don't really know him super well. Where was the last place I traveled? Before going to Annandale, which is where I've been the last couple months, I was in Alaska with the nerds/research team. Oh, sorry, Franklin. I don't know if anybody's watching this from the research team. Guys, I always call you the research team now. Sorry. Sometimes it's shorter for me to type and say nerds. Yeah, so I was in Alaska before that, and then Annandale. And before Alaska, I had my Kilimanjaro expedition with Jack that went oh so well. South Dakota and Arkansas are a lot prettier than I ever thought. There I go. So now I need to go see it. Definitely. That's the first time I'm hearing of this. What's your stepbrother's name? My stepbrother's name is Josh. He is 14 and just a 14-year-old kid. Really likes science, which is great. And I love that. And he's doing some kind of science experiment right now. I think he told me, he was texting me about it. He's my, so Helen is my stepmom and married to my dad, and it's her son. He's actually with his dad right now, so he's not here. You know, depending on how my dad's doing, maybe he'll come back. But he's been around the last few months, I guess. Yeah, we text sometimes. We're not super close. My dad got married when I was like 19, 20, somewhere in there. And so I'd already left the house pretty much. So I didn't really spend a lot of time with him as he's been growing up. But I try to be a good stepsister as much as I can. What did you say wrong? Jack, and don't you dare correct my sad to said. I didn't even... You made a mistake. I didn't see it. If you hadn't pointed it out, I wouldn't have noticed. I'm not reading that closely. Did I have to kill my own caribou for my food in Alaska? We don't kill caribou, Jack. So that's a negative. I was in charge of a lot of the meal stuff in Alaska, so I ordered all of our food and supplies. Not just food, but everything, pretty much. No killing occurred, though. A lot of the nerds are, I'm sorry, the research team are like vegetarian. So that was a fun challenge for me to try and find good meals. We ate a lot of curries, actually. That was a popular dish. Rice. I love to cook. I don't know if that's something you guys know about me. I guess I won the baking competition on Josette's birthday. But yeah, I really enjoy baking and cooking and things like that. So it was fun for me to explore different culinary worlds for the nerds. I'm just saying it now, guys. So cereal then. Yes, we did eat a lot of cereal. Also, I'm in a dining hall, so I can't hear you super well, but I'm going to leave soon. I have a plate full of tater tots. Ooh, enjoy those tater tots, Millie. Yeah, I do want to say, nerds. Franklin, or any of you, if you guys are watching this, I'm really sorry. You'll get over it. How's it? So I'm all caught up on my questions here. Let's see. That's the first time anyone has ever called you Mills? Really? I would think that somebody would shorten it to Mills like that. It's cute. That's a cute nickname. Where did I go to law school? I went to UCLA, actually. So, yeah. My mom lives in Los Angeles, so I could get at the time, she lived in Los Angeles. So I could get in-state tuition, which is awesome. So I went there 3 years, and it was an experience. But I did it. So that's awesome. What was the deal with you and Franklin anyway? What do you mean? Franklin is a friend of mine. He's one of the nerds. We would hang out sometimes in Alaska. Yeah. He's my buddy. So tell me more embarrassing stories about Jack. Made you say nerds. Oh, I miss you, Jack. Do I speak any other languages? Yeah, I speak Chinese and Spanish, actually. You can only speak three. Three is impressive. What languages do you speak? You tell me that. I'm a little rusty on reading characters in Chinese, though, so I need to work on that again. I was studying Coptic in college, but it has been a while. Maybe if I go back to archaeology school or something, I'll brush up. And I did study a little bit of Latin and Greek, of course, but also it's been a little bit of time. Embarrassing stories about Jack. Ni hao. And you're going to get me in trouble with Jack, everybody. I don't know. Should I tell them any stories, Jack? Stories about Jack and Arthur. I didn't know Arthur growing up. I mean, Jack would talk about him sometimes. So I knew his name, but I didn't actually meet Arthur until a particular FaceTime call last year with Jack when I was his lawyer. So you might be slightly too old to have watched it, but I always see your law skills as like Spencer's from iCarly's, always there when necessary. Did I just call you old? Yeah. That's okay. Whatever. I do know iCarly, not super well, but the nerds have run the gamut in taste and what they enjoy watching. So we would have Disney Channel on in one room and HBO in the other, all over the place. So I do know iCarly. Whose side are you on in the Oompa Loompa debate between Arthur and Jack? That is a good question. Jack, I am not on your side. Let's be honest. Arthur probably didn't try to kick you out. Yes, he did stuff your locker with, what was it? It was some candy you said? I don't remember. But I imagine his story is true. I'm sorry, but sometimes we just have a skewed perspective of how things happen as kids. I don't know who I would have to ask in order to get the real story. Who was your teacher back then? Gobstoppers. Is that why you don't eat them anymore? Because of that experience? It's so damaged to you, Jack? They were delicious. I'm trying to think if I have any crazy stories about Jack. And I'm also looking at the questions because I know a couple people said that they couldn't be here, and so they wanted to be represented as well. Have you ever tried Japanese candies? I think I've had some. I have been to Japan. I'm not sure though. I don't remember. There's some gummy ones, I think, that I really liked. Was that Japan? I don't remember. Should I? What Japanese candies should I try? Tell me. I will try them. Unless Jack does his own YouTube live soon, Donnie must dish out. I can't embarrass Jack on this. He'll just shut down the stream, maybe, because he does have that power. I could change the password, though. That's something to think about. How's this? If you want embarrassing stories of Jack, ask him on Twitter. I am sure he would be happy to give you those stories. I do know at one point he got in trouble because he decided as a rite of passage, he peed down the slide in 5th grade when he was moving from elementary school to middle school, and they made him scrub the whole slide with he and his friends in order to clean it. I think Arthur was the one who told on him at the school, but I'm not sure. Jack, sorry. So you're friends with Arthur. Also, you can just watch all of last year's videos for any of Jack's most embarrassing moments. So you're friends with Arthur now. I'm curious at what point in the year you started trusting him. Like, when did you stop hating him, and when did he start becoming a nice person? It's an interesting question, Erin. I've never hated Arthur. I know Jack, and I know that he can have rivalries with people. Yes, what Arthur did last year was unacceptable, but I think people deserve second chances, and I think people sometimes do things out of hurt or anger or I don't know, out of hurt or anger that they don't mean, or out of maybe a need that they haven't found fulfilled. And I don't know why Arthur was the way he was, but I wanted to give him a second chance. and hope for the future. So I actually, I have had talked to Arthur a little bit throughout the year between our Jack's vlogs and I guess now my vlogs, our vlogs. And sorry if my stomach's growling. I'm a little bit hungry. I forgot to get some cereal before we started. So maybe I'll have to grab some. So I watched Arthur change throughout the year, and that gave me a lot of hope for him. And I know that he's still changing and learning and growing, but we all are. And so I think it's important to extend to him grace. Oh, I got behind. Ooh, there's my stomach again. What made you and Jack decide to climb Mount Kilimanjaro a year or more ago? Will you guys go back? I've always wanted to climb Mount Kilimanjaro, and Jack tagged along. Per usual. I love you, cuz. Yeah, I just always wanted to climb it, and I'm a certified mountain climbing person. That sounds really braggy, sorry. So yeah, it was on my to-do list. I do definitely want to go back. Maybe I should go. I guess I could go next. There's nothing stopping me. Fist fight at Davidson's? Wow, yeah, that was a sight to behold. I'm pretty sure that it would have been a much shorter fist fight had both parties been fighting. But Jack was primarily the instigator there. You just noticed the penguin. Yeah. Why is there a penguin on my bed? This is Gooseberry. When I left Annandale, House gave him to me. So, yeah, as a way to remember him by. Maybe it's because he looks like he's wearing a suit. But Jack will also say that he's responsible. He told House and Candi to make sure that I got him. So we'll just give credit to Candi and House and Jack. Thank you for Gooseberry. Let me see. Arthur and Donni are kind of cute together. Sorry, Paul. Arthur and I are just friends, and Paul and yeah, that's my stomach making noise. Sorry, I should probably go get some cereal. You played a pivotal role in that expedition. Yes, you did, Jack. That's your stomach. I thought there was a cat purring on the bed. Oh. No, there's no cat. My parents, I guess my dad and stepmom don't have any animals. My stepbrother's allergic, so they don't have any. Somebody asked me, let me see here, if I have a favorite Harry Potter book, and I can't decide. I did just finish rereading the series. I always liked Goblet of Fire as a kid. I felt like that's when it started to get serious. But yeah, I like them all. I can't choose. What did you think of Greyson and Andrea trivia date? What's that? What do you mean? From yesterday's video that Greyson asked Andrea to go with him to trivia? I thought it was really sweet that he included her. And funny. So I'm glad that they seemed to, I don't know, I guess they went on Wednesday for that trivia date. I think I was originally planning on going to that. Yeah. Goblet of Fire is the last amazing one, I think. Like, for me, the rest is fine, but not quite as good. Goblet of Fire is pretty great. I do like them all. They just kind of have a little bit of a tonal shift, I think, from the first four. I know it's a silly question, but I'm curious what's in the cup. It is coffee. Lots and lots of espresso. There are some extra shots in there because I'm running a little low on energy these days. But that's okay. I'm only doing Sudoku and stuff, I guess. It's a latte. Toffee nut latte, actually. If you could only take Star Wars or Jane Austen films to a deserted island, what would you pick? Oh. That's a really hard question and a good question. Probably Jane Austen, though I think we all know some other people would think that that's a terrible choice. But if it's my island, Jane Austen. Oh, there's a new video of them on the date. Oh. Sorry to steal your... I haven't seen it. Should we watch it? Do you want to watch it? No, I haven't seen it. We can watch it. Should we? It's fine, Jack. It's fine. Let's watch it. Let me see if I can figure out how to. Yeah, it'll be great. Change the view here. Let me see. Sorry, I'm a little new to this software. Can you have a sip of the espresso? I'm afraid it's gonna be all mine this time. You running low on energy as well? I'm sorry. All right. Here we go. Oh, I think it should be. Got it.
Hey, what's up, guys? We're hitting the trivia night with the Agatha Christie's here at Teresa's. Can't wait. How we're doing, guys? We feeling good?
I don't know where it was. I was just right here, so I don't know where it was.
Andrea, it starts in like 2 or 3 minutes.
I'm not going in without my parakeet pin. It's my lucky pin. Greyson, you understand.
Okay. Yep. One up where we belong. How we doing, guys? Is an officer and a gentleman.
Mr. Boosie.
Number 2, Remember Me, is Coco.
The best ever.
Number 3, it's Hard. We got that one. Hustle and Flow. What a hard-hitting last round to score. But based on everything, we end up with a tie for third, so I have to do a tiebreaker for third place.
I tried.
Congratulations.
We got
Finishing in second place.
Your boys got the check, right? This one's on Liberty, y'all.
Andrea, how did you feel about trivia? I mean, you killed it with that officer and a gentleman question.
Well, I was excited that I won, you won, we won, and that we're here
We did win.
on Valentine's Day.
Third place. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Wow. Well, it looks like they had a really good time. Definitely makes me miss their tortilla soup. They have a great tortilla soup at Teresa's Diner. And hey, congrats. They won third place. That's awesome. That is, yes, Jack, excellent job adding that music. That was nice of you to include it, for sure. Let me see. Yeah, I'm assuming Jack edited in the music. Greyson did seem like he was trying to start a chant. Paul doesn't look thrilled to be there. I'm sure he had a great time. She wasn't wearing her pin when she left the office. Yeah, I don't remember seeing it in that video, but I also wasn't paying super close attention to Andrea. Yeah, I'm great. I'm great. Thanks, Jack. Let's go back to questions. Yeah, do you guys have any other questions that you wanted to ask? I know that you've been hanging out with me for a while. Thanks. That's so nice of you. I really appreciate having all of you as an online community. It's been encouraging the last couple of months. Let me see if there are any other ones that I needed to hit. Somebody asked about what my mom's like. My mom is awesome. She is a surgeon. So my dad's in the military. My mom's a surgeon. She's a little bit type A. So she's very driven, which is cool. And she's really strong, which I really admire about her. And so I think I got that a little bit from her. I'm not quite as type A as she is, though. Did you have the time to rethink what happened since New Year's Eve with a clear head and a bit of distance, maybe? Yeah, we can definitely talk about that. I'm assuming you're talking about the Moonstone and all of that. Is there anything in particular that you wanted to ask about that? Yeah. Knuckles there, Rachel and Andrea and Greyson and Paul. Greyson is somebody that I've known since college. He's a friend of mine, and he's currently in Annandale pitching his app to St. Agatha's College. Andrea Clack is an administrative assistant at St. Agatha's. Rachel Seagrave. She is the sheriff, actually, in Annandale. And Paul is Paul Stoddard. He is the Reverend / I guess he's an administrator now at St. Agatha's. But yeah, they're friends of mine from Annandale. Yeah, that was Valentine's. It was a double date. So that's cool. That's awesome that they all were able to go out and have fun together. I'm still astonished that it was the one night in weeks when you slept soundly. Sorry. Yeah, it was a good night. I was really busy that night. I did a lot of paperwork in between talking to people, but I was glad that I was able to spend some time with people that I care about that night. Yeah, and I had fun, for sure. It's here on my channel. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, Knuckles, this, I guess, is part of a series of vlogs that I've been sharing with my cousin Jack. And we've been doing it since December. He vlogged, actually, last year for a while. And then I came and visited him in December, and for lack of a better term, the Marshall estate manager house and I have been sending video messages to Jack for the last couple months. And I guess Andrea, is she sending you all of her footage now, Jack? Be honest. Are you loving it? Every minute of it? Enough gala talk. I wasn't part of that. How's your dad? You said he was doing a little bit better. He's okay. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. His chemo can be rough, but my dad is super strong. So I'm sure he'll be fine. Oh, bye, Anna. Enjoy work. So there's one thing about the gala video that bugged me. The outside heaters, they broke down. Were they easy to fix? 再见. The gala video, the heaters. Oh, yeah. So the outside heaters, when it started to rain, the freezing rain, they needed to be turned off outside. So that's why I ran out. And we wanted to protect them. Several of them were already Josette's, but we had rented some heaters as well, and we wanted to make sure that they didn't get damaged in the rain. So we wheeled them underneath the awning. Yes, so many oils. And the indoor heating system, what happened? I'm not sure exactly what happened with the heating system. I know House was the one who took care of that after the gala. I was pretty busy with the police and everything after the gala. So, plus I had a lot of the paperwork that from the gala that needed to be processed. So I was pretty distracted. I'm not actually sure. I'm sorry. I know a couple of you guys have been asking about that, and I don't know the answer. But maybe if you ask House, maybe he'll know. Yes, they are Christmas lights. I guess it's my bed. This is a guest bedroom, so it's not really my room, but it is the room I am currently using. No, we did not have Morgan come back to fix the pipes. Maybe we should have, though, Jack, because I know you guys are best friends. Thanks, Millie. I will give my dad all your love. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, Jack, it was probably the curse that broke the heater. There's no such thing as a curse. Yeah, hit me with your questions. I should probably head out within the next 10 minutes or so. So if you guys have any more questions for me, please feel free to ask them. I told my dad I'd go out to lunch with him, which, you know, it's almost 11. How's Morgan, by the way? I don't know. I don't keep in touch with him exactly. Maybe Jack does. Or Arthur? I don't know. I haven't seen him around town. Can you send me the lamp, maybe? It's not mine to give, so I'm sorry about that. But I'm glad you like it. Have I met William, Candi's boyfriend? Yes, I have met William. He seems very nice. I think that they are very official. As far as I know, I haven't pried too much, and she has not volunteered a lot of information that direction, so I'm not sure why, other than maybe she's trying to be sensitive. But I'm fine, so it's fine. Yeah, he's really nice. They seem to get along well with one another, and he's not quite as upbeat as Candi is. Yeah, my stomach is having a temper tantrum. I'm pretty hungry. Hi, Sean. We'll see. what I have for lunch. I'm not sure. All right. Hey, Sean. If we've talked about the penguin a little bit earlier, it was a gift. But yeah. Thanks, Jack. You're able to catch everybody up really quickly. Have I seen Greyson's app? Like, have I used it, or has he shown me? I haven't used the app. I've talked a little bit about it with him. I'm super excited. It seems like a cool thing. I know that my law school books cost a bunch of money, so that was fun. So I'm proud of him for pursuing ways to help make the world a better place. I haven't used it, though. I think Maya offered this, like an unveiling thing. Probably. Greyson likes to do things big, so who knows? There'll probably be giant scissors involved. Yeah, somebody asked me a little bit about my history with Greyson, actually. And Greyson and I have, some of you may have seen that Greyson and I dated a little bit in college, and it wasn't ever really super serious, in my opinion. But he proposed after 2.5 months, and somebody asked how we stayed friends. Greyson handled it all pretty well. He likes to go at things full throttle, which is so cool. He gets things done that way. But we're not best friends or anything like that. We've remained in contact, and we would hang out in college for sure. He was more friends with Jack probably, and then we would still hang out. But after a couple months, it was like not a big deal, and it was just something that had happened. I was also pretty busy in college. I was a double major, so I hit the books pretty hard. You're getting the feeling you're an A+ student in school. Thanks. I really like to learn. How's Maya? Is she okay that she's missing school? Maya's doing okay. Yeah, she has been wanting to kind of keep a lower profile on the internet of late, for sure. So I want to respect that. But she's doing okay. She isn't in school at the moment, but I think she has a job, and she's trying to be in a good place, is what I'll say. I want to know if he's still kept that ring, or do you know if he pawned it? I have no idea if he kept that ring. That's not something I've really asked him about. You should ask him. I don't know. To be fair, if Michael had asked me that soon, I probably would have turned him down too. 2.5 months is fast, and I don't mean to hurt Greyson's feelings, but I didn't even consider him my boyfriend. He was just somebody that I was going out with sometimes, and I didn't realize that he took it that seriously, and I felt really bad about that after the fact. So, yeah. Because I just feel like we were dating, kind of, like going out, whereas like boyfriend feels a little bit more serious to me, which I definitely was not interested in then, and it's not something that I really do. So I just never really imagined that I'd be that kind of person that settles down or any of that anyway. So yeah, I felt really bad if I led him on at all. That was never, ever, ever, ever my intention. Grayson's almost anniversary is your favorite holiday. Yeah, no, I know. I feel bad that I didn't. We just like never talked about it. We never made anything official that direction. But yeah. Thanks, Sean. You hadn't even chosen your second major. How could you choose your betrothed? How could I? I mean, I was pretty sure it was going to be lit, but I wasn't 100% sure. All right, I'm going to wrap up here. Are there any final questions that you guys have? Literature, just to be clear. I said lit, but maybe it wasn't clear. Literature. Yeah, if you guys have any other final questions, I'm happy to field them. Otherwise, I think I'm going to sign off. You go pick some fruit. Hopefully you can find some grapes as good as the ones you had earlier, Knuckles. What's with the shirt? Did I say this before you were on the stream, Jack? Critical Role is a D&D show on YouTube and Twitch, and it was recommended to me by Josette, and she gave the shirt to me, and I've been binging it over the last couple days. I'm not super far in yet because the episodes are really long, but it's been a nice distraction between Sudoku and reading and binging Game of Thrones, and I made it through Haunting of Hill House too, so I've been really busy. Thanks for talking to me on the internet. Yep, Aunt Jo. Have a good day, Donnie, and many more good days after. Thanks, Millie. I appreciate it. You too. All right. Unless there's one more question. All right. One last question. Did Greyson apologize, and how did you stay friends? Greyson, I mean, he didn't really have anything to apologize for. It was more embarrassing for him than for me, I would say. I felt bad. We talked about it once, probably afterwards. Or he tried to. I just told him it wasn't a big deal. And that was fine. We never talked about it a lot. But we stayed friends mostly because that's the kind of guy Greyson is. He's just nice and kind and outgoing. And it's hard to not be friends with Greyson. He's very caring, which is cool. I mean, he's not Jack, but we would text after college, and we lost touch for a few years there. But when Jack moved back out to LA, they reconnected because Greyson was already in Los Angeles. So that's kind of how I think he got connected again with St. Agatha's. Got connected with St. Agatha's and everything. Are you going to do more of these or only when I twist your arm? Thanks, That Red. You too. Have a nice day. I don't know, Jack. I don't know that people have a lot of questions. I don't know what to say. I don't. One question, yes? What's your question, Amelie? Greyson said people suspected him of the theft. Have you seen some of that? Some of the YouTube comments, I think, implied that they thought that he would be maybe responsible for that. So I guess that's what he's referring to, but honestly, it's the internet, and I feel like people are probably accusing all of us for stealing it. But Greyson cares about what people think about him, which I get. You know, he's an outgoing person and he wants to be liked. So I'm sure that even just one or two comments probably hurt for him. But I don't think that he is responsible. I don't think any of us are responsible. I think it was Kipper who took it. By the way, I really didn't mean to spring that V David on you. Sorry. It's okay. Jack, I'm fine. It's yeah. I should go. Oh, sorry guys, just a second. Hello? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll be... Okay. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Just, I'll be there in like 5 minutes. Is that okay? All right. Bye. I have to go. Sorry. Thanks so much for talking, everybody. I really appreciate you talking to me here and on Twitter. Please do more of these, Donnies. I like hearing your raw, honest opinion. Thanks. I'll see what I can do. If I missed any questions in the chat, or if you have more questions for me, feel free to ask them to me on Twitter. I'm not doing a lot these days. But I love you guys. I love the Collective Detective. And I guess we'll talk soon. Okay? Bye.